Peace, peace, peace. Peace and love, everybody. It is I, your humble brother, the master student, reporting on a branch and notch or then the installation of, I'm sorry, reporting on TV. This is a report on the net. Well, this has nothing to do with Crumb TV, to be honest with you. This is branch of knowledge. So with that said, I got my brother Sergio with me, and we want to do the science of self. Peace and love, brother. How are you?
Peace, brother. How are you today?
All is truly well. All is truly well. Just because I'm conscious, brother. How's my mic sound?
So far so good. I don't hear no problem so far.
Okay, okay. So just like trying to fix everything out. Had some little issues. Just acknowledge this. My sister, more life. She says peace. I'm saying peace back, sis. I see you. I love you. I appreciate you. My sister, my mother, my matriarch, my confidant, my friend, Cherie Reed L. Messiah Code. I just love that name. She says, Grand Rising family, peace and we saying peace and love back. So, brother, I was actually in Detroit with Cherie Reed Messiah Code. I was with her over the weekend and we were building and I came across the word self and it kind of resonated with me in a way that it had resonated before. It's just some stuff over here bothering my feet. You know watch a movie when so-called not then came into consciousness, you went back and watched the movie and you were like, oh, you know, or maybe even in case, maybe it was some things where you woke and you watched the movie, but you hadn't got a download yet. And over the weekend, I got a wee bit of a download about the word well, going over a PowerPoint presentation. And Sir was in here with us. She says, peace, family. We saying peace back. Sis, if ain't nobody told you today, you're beautiful. So with that said, Memoirs of a Karmic Dynasty, Joy Allen had created a PowerPoint, and on one slide, she had on one side it said selfish, and on the other side it said selfless. And at that moment, I had an aha moment where the light kind of went off for me, and I will talk about that if that was okay.
Yeah, most definitely. There's a lot that you could gain from knowledge of self and the word self. So should be in.
Indeed. Gary Tucker's in the building. He says salam. We saying salam back. For those who don't know, the word salam, the word Salem, and the word Bohm are all the same word. This means peace, family. The Salem witch hunts, that was the peaceful witch hunts. Okay? Salem, salam, and shalom are all the same word, means peace. Salem witch hunts were the peaceful witch hunts. What kind of witches were they? Just were peaceful witches, nonetheless. So yeah, before we get started, brother, if you could tell the people who you are, where they can find you at, please.
I'm your humble brother Taz. You can find me on all platforms under the Taz Show. And be sure to sign up. Right now, I'm trying to build my YouTube channel. So if you can or you haven't yet, I'd appreciate if you sign up to my YouTube channel under the Taz Show. But you could also find me on Facebook under the Taz Show, Instagram, and I also have my Facebook. Not my business page, but my regular page is on the Tasmaniac Wolf. You can find me on under all of those and all my contact, but you always find me on Crumb TV
And branch of knowledge.
and Branch and Islands.
We're doing something new here. You can see on Crumb TV as well. I'm over there, but this is not Crumb TV. This is Branch of Knowledge. Branch of Knowledge. Branch of Knowledge and headed stepchild. I want to put some respect on the name. Uh, but yeah, so yeah, we were doing the science of self today, and because I was just meditating on the word, so I want to examine the word selfish and the word selfless. I'm
Okay.
starting to hear that echo again, brother. Can you hear that?
I don't hear the echo, but I do hear a choppy every so often, not consistently, but I do hear that echoey sound.
I think maybe let me. I don't know. I'm just trying something new. It's a new mic here. I don't know what to do. So maybe that was because it's like too close up on the mic. I don't know. Let me see if I back up. Maybe if this is a little bit better. Let's just we're gonna test the water, see what happens.
Right, I could still hear you, so that might help.
Okay. So from right here, do I sound far? How do I sound right now?
You sound just like you did before. Probably a little bit further, but it's not overshadow the silence doesn't overshadow your voice.
Okay.
Yeah, and just to answer Servo Poe, I haven't just yet. He's doing the baby's due on June 2nd, and we still have a little bit of time to go, but I am almost prepared. You can follow all the progress on my page because I am gonna do a little something for once the baby's born. But
Okay.
thank you, appreciate you for asking.
Appreciate you so much, babes. We appreciate you. So, brother, we were talking about selfish versus selfless. Now, I said this over the weekend with the family, and I just wanted to kind of say it to the rest of the family as well. When we say self, we know self is us, but this body is an avatar. This body is not self. I am not a human having a spiritual experience. I am a spirit having a human experience called self.
Facts.
And bring those two together is a part of knowledge of self. So I'm having experience a human experience with self where I maintain uh knowledge of who I really am as a spirit. So now I was talking to you this morning, just asking questions. Um, and you were giving me some really interesting answers. I asked you, and I ask you again, just for the sake of conversation on the live. When I say selfish, what energy signature? Somebody just said I'm breaking up. How do I sound, brother?
I'm not here. It's not a perfect thing, but it happens every probably like 20, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. And it's not that you fully break up, but you hear like a staticky sound. And that static makes that your voice not be heard completely. But yeah, every so often it is happening.
Think. Let me see if I can get all my connections tight. Let me look at my connections. Hold on.
Hey Kai,
Hold on.
how are you, Kai the Creators? Big hugs, sisters. Good to see you. We had a great conversation last night.
All right. I just checked my connections. It's a USB mic, so I just kind of plugged the USB in. Let me just plug this other one in a little bit more. Let's see. This is it's an important phone call. I just can't take it right now. All right. So think. I plugged in the connections. Let's see what see. If there's any issue, please stop me and let me know, and we're gonna try to troubleshoot a little bit more.
Thanks.
So I left off by asking you a question. I was asking you when you think of the word, and I want to ask the listening audience as well. Will you the word self? Does it have a negative energy to it? Does it have a positive energy? into it, I'd like you and the listening audience to kind of tell me what you think. When you hear the word selfish, is it negative? Is it positive? Where do you go mentally? Brother, since you're here with us, tell me, how do you feel about the word selfish
Well,
using?
from today's standards of the word, it has a negative connotation behind it, and it brings you, according to society standards right now, it brings you to that, oh, you're all about yourself, that's ego, and you're being egotistical because you're being selfish, you're trying to be all about yourself, and that negativity, correct, that negative energy, is understood immediately just by hearing the word, and that's something that even we tell our children when they're very, very, very young, and they don't want to share their things. Don't be selfish, you got to share, and I'm not saying, that sharing is a bad thing, but I do believe that telling our children that they are being, selfish in a negative way is not something that's helping them at all.
Yeah, I think we really use the word selfish with a negative energy. I got to be honest, brother. I've never had anything positive like, yo, it's good to be selfish. Be selfish is awesome. I just don't hear people talk like that. And that's just 100%. I think 99.9% of the people, if you ask them what they think about selfish, they're all going to say negative. I'm hard pressed to find somebody like, yeah, selfish is a good thing. Now, when we talk about selfless, selfless, I have heard often that being a good thing. And sure, I'm writing exactly. I want to just, we might as well do a book because it's kind of just doing the research.
Yeah, the background noise is, not the background noise, but the chopping up is coming on more often now.
Okay, yeah. I was able to hear that too. Let me think. I think what I'm gonna have to do, I'm gonna have to get an earbud. No, that's not gonna work either.
That's not gonna make too much of a difference.
I think run the audio from the I'm gonna have to run the audio from the into my ear. So I don't think I can have the audio here. I don't know. I don't know. But let me see. Let me see. It is uh
How
as long
close?
as
How close are your speakers to your mic?
it's hearing it within 2 feet of each other. It's
Yeah.
the mic and then the TV is hold on. This is about to be weird, family. I'm gonna move the camera so you can see what I see. There it is, family. You can see what I see. There's the microphone. I'm sorry, that's the TV. There's my lighting. There's a window. There's my little wall. There's another light, and then that's the TV. So there you go. You can see what you can.
Don't forget the.
So now, hold on. I think I did something wrong. It felt loose. I just had to turn it the other way. All right, good enough. All right. So now, with that said, uh, maybe if when you hear that, just mute your mic. Your mic it goes away. We're just doing some tests. Anytime you hear me break up, just hit that mute the mic, and if it works, awesome. If it doesn't, then we're just troubleshooting to see what how we can fix that. So let me just share screen and see if we can that's not what I wanted to do. To see if we can see on this word. All right, so let me go back over here to science of self. We're dealing with selfish versus selfless. Selfish of a person, action, or motive lacking consideration for others, concerned chiefly with one's own personal or pleasure. So now, when they or similar words, ego, egocentric, egotistic, egotistical, egomaniac, ego. Maniacal, self-centered. Let me just look at egomaniacal. Hold on, really quick. Let me just look that one up. Search on. No, I don't want to pull. I don't want to open up that. See, they're trying to pull my dictionary up. Let me quit dictionary. I hit the wrong button. That was my fault. I can't left click though. Where's my left click button? What did I just do? All right, I'm gonna close this out because I'm doing something wrong. I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. I don't got access to. All right, empty trash. I don't know what the F is happening. Wow, you racist.
It wasn't letting you right click.
It wasn't anything. Like I mean, I think my computer just kind of froze for a second, and everything just kind of happened at 1 second because I kept pressing buttons. Selfish. Egomaniacal. I think that's how you pronounce that. We're gonna find out in just a second. Definition, maybe. For whatever ego is basically saying to be selfish is to be what of a maniac. I'm about to bust all this off in just a second. So selfish is bad, and selfless is good. Concerned more with the needs and wishes of others than with one's own, semicolon, unselfish. An act of selfless devotion. Similar word, unselfish, altruistic, self-sacrificing, self-denying, considerate. So selfless seems to be a good thing. Now, this is my problem. When I look at self, I know self is me. Or this isn't me. This is not self. Self. The real me is I am not a human having a spiritual experience, because then I would think this is self. I'm a spirit having a human experience. So that is self, not this. This is an avatar. If you're with me, because I'm thinking I've lost some people. I think I lost you. Hold on. I just got another one, brother. It says the sound keep cutting out and you're muted this time. So
yeah, I've been keeping mic muted just to make sure that that you know, to see if the sound keeps cutting off. I still keep hearing it, you know, very seldomly, but not. I mean, I could understand what you're saying as far as that, but it is still occurring.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes, very good.
Okay. I turned my mic all down. This is a very expensive $100 mic. It's not very expensive. For me, it's very expensive. It's a $100 mic. I turned the volume all the way down. All the way down. I turned this mic all the way down. Okay. And I turned my TV down. All right. Can you still hear me? How does it sound?
No, I hear you perfect right now, so we're good.
Okay. What was the last thing I was saying?
I lost my train of thought, but we were talking about the selfless.
This is not. I'm sorry. This is not self. We're a human having a spiritual experience. We're a spirit having a human experience. So I feel like I lost some people on that. If you understand that you are a, bring this up some, maybe that'll help. If you understand that you are spirit having a human experience, can you please press 1? If I've lost you, press 2, and I'm gonna try again. But if you understand you are a spirit having a human experience, one, because I just felt like, the concept is a little tricky. Maybe I lose people on that in terms of what self is. So now, if that up there is really self and an avatar, let me just pull up the definition of avatar, because people are like, Crumb, what you mean an avatar? I don't know. Maybe you don't understand. I don't know. At one point in time, I didn't understand. So I'm not saying anything bad. Just to kind of give the family a definition. A station, because we manifest. Manifestation. Pink represents transformation. Oh, is it orange? Orange the color transformation. What does pink symbolize? No. Pink represents transformation. I'm trying to find it. See, this is why I really hate this. I really wish I would have done the PowerPoint so I would have had it ready for you to show you some receipts. Anyway, the avatar, a manifestation of a deity. An avatar is a manifestation of a deity. So us up there, those are gods. Who's up there? Some spirits. What do you call spirits up there? Oh, we call those gods. We are self. This is the avatars. This is the avatar self. That's the real self. An avatar is a manifestation of a god. Or you can also say a released soul in body form on earth. When you are an avatar family, by definition, you are a soul, a released soul, because the soul is up there, but we're going to release it. We're going to let it come down here, and we're going to put it in bodily body. Genesis 1 was spirit man. Genesis 2 was soul man. God created something. Yeah, one, God created Adam. It was a people, the Adamites. A bunch of men and women. Oh, New Yorker. What if New Yorker is a man? No, New Yorker is a people. Guatemalan. Oh, Guatemalan. Guatemalan is a people. Adam is not a man. He's a people. It's a bunch of people. Adamites. Genesis 1, he creates the Adamites. Genesis 2, he creates a dude named Adam. And it's just like some mud in all essence, and he breathes life into it. He breathes the soul into the body. And this is all on earth because he made the body out of earth, mud, dirt, earth, same. So he makes the body out of earth. He breathes. Now, oh, that's Hinduism, Crump. No, that's Christianity too. Same thing in Christianity. He breathed the life into the earth, the mud, the dirt, the clay, whatever you want to call it. And that's the avatar. Let me think. Egyptian Adam on potter's wheel. It was this ram god. Let me just. Amun makes man on potter's wheel. Not a moon, Amun. Like amen. There it is. There we go. There we go. How can I scroll? Where's my scroll thing? Is that it? Nope, that's not it. I'm sorry. Give me a second. It's not letting me scroll. I guess I don't got to scroll. But anyway, there's self. He's creating a form of self. That's not the person. That's just a jar. What do you create on a potter's wheel? Anybody know what you create on potter's wheels? Go get you a potter wheel and play with it. The first thing you're going to create when you get a potter's wheel, brother, you ever played on a potter's wheel?
I cannot say I have, and it is something that I need to get done. Yeah, most definitely.
Well, I took a class when I was in high school called pottery. We had pottery class. I'm sorry, in school. And the thing to create on a potter's wheel is a pot. It's very easy. It's not almost. So now you got to have a high science and sophistication to create a whole damn. Matter of fact, let me back up. So now when you create the pot, the pot is to put something in it. Check. When you create the pot is to put something in.
Facts.
So now he creates a pot, and he pours water in it. And the purpose of the pot is to hold the water. So now he creates this pot on the potter's water, a moon. This is according to Egyptology. Oh, Crumb, that's only Christianity. No, it's not. That's. Oh, I'm sorry. Excuse me. Oh, that's only Christianity, Crumb. Oh, it's only Hindu, Crumb. No, no, it's not. So now he creates a pot on the potter's wheel because he's going to pour something into the pot. This is a moon. A lot of people will tell you a moon is God. That's why when we say Amen, when you say Amen, you mean Amen Ra. He's creating it on the potter's wheel, and then the woman blows life into it or pours water into it. So now these are just avatars. They're just things to hold stuff in. But it's a very sophisticated pot, very intelligent pot. You know, people call intelligent. Hold on, let me go here real quick. Intelligent. Ah, come on, you jerkathon. No, I don't want to indefinite. Stop, please. Just quiet. I'm sorry. Sometimes me and the computer be arguing. Y'all just, I didn't want y'all doing behind doors. But me and Siri be very forth. We be cutting off and everything. She talk when I want to talk when she want to talk. We got a funny relationship, me and Siri. You know, my relationship with Siri is not like Tony Stark's and Jarvis. It's not like that. So let me start over. Humans are God intelligent kind. You idiot, are God's intelligent design. Intelligent design, a pseudoscientific argument of the existence of God presented by its proponents as evidence-based scientific theory about life's whatever. They're saying that there's no way that you can have a potter's wheel and create this. You can't create a potter's wheel, Crumb. That's pseudoscience. But I'm not here to convince anybody of anything. If you believe Europeans or Western mind state, I'm not trying to convince you of nothing. This is just a study of self. And I just want you to see when we say self is basically self. So I guess I made my point there. Self, echo, and chop sound again. I don't know.
Yeah, it's a little bit of echo behind you. But I mean, I try to move some stuff around over here to see, make sure that it wasn't me, but it keeps on happening.
I I'm talking loud. The mic is away. The TV is down. I don't know. This is actually not plugged directly into the computer. You only have two USB ports.
You
I'm gonna
might want to buy you one of them extensions where you it has like 4 or 5 different USB ports, and you just plug it up to one, and then that multiplies everything for you. Oh, and he just disconnected himself. Uh, so we'll wait until Brother Crumb come back. I think it was just his camera that he disconnected. Yeah.
No, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we see your legs.
Yeah, because I become computers. I
Oh,
have two microphones, so I'm about to switch to my other microphone. Where is the microphone? Oh, I gotta hit the button. Hold, let me just George Bush the Bush. So my computer is actually underneath the desk.
you're muted, brother.
So right here, you see my desk. The computer's underneath the desk. What you were seeing right then was the camera on top of my computer.
Oh, okay.
This is my external camera. You know, a little thing from Walmart. I bought a microphone from Best Buy though for $100. So that's not peaceful at all.
Yeah.
Let me try to change this one setting.
Well, it's sounding fine. Well, I mean, right now I don't hear the choppiness no more, or the. Well, did you change something right now?
Well, you said what I should do is go get a USB port where I can plug, and I was plug the USB port because I have that right now.
Oh, okay.
I got a USB port with 4 USB inputs, and it plugs into my one USB port.
Right. So you do have the extension then.
Right, but I was going to unplug that and just plug my microphone directly into the computer. But you said it
Oh,
sounds fine now.
yeah, it sounds fine right now. I don't hear no echoey or no nothing extra.
So let's try to run it from the top and see what we can do there.
Okay. Yeah, I don't even hear the echo. My I don't even hear myself anymore.
Okay, okay, awesome, awesome. So maybe that was the case. Hopefully that was the case. All right, so now when we're dealing with self, this is not self. This is a thing old in, and this thing is only good for a certain amount of time. But self never dies. So with that said, this is selfish. This here, it's sort of self, like Jew. They're not the real Jews, family. They're not the Jews. They're Jew-ish. Yeah. Eh. Hey, Crumb, did you see the movie? Yeah. It was good-ish. It was okay. How'd it taste? It was okay. You know, it's ishy. It's ish. So now this is not me. This is me-ish. This is not self. This is self-ish. This is not I. It's I-ish. So now it's kind of self. This is self, it's kind of self. But we know it's really self. So now let me just go over the other word, selfless. You know, I don't really pay attention to these diet woke people. The diet woke people will say, oh, don't say bless me. Oh, I don't say bless me, because that's the B. Like, okay. And then the people who tell you don't you bless me, like RFG, the chosen one, was sort of what the biggest names I ever heard say, don't say bless me, to be less. But then RFG, the chosen one, will allow black be like. So you see a problem with bless, RFG, the chosen one, with to be less, but you don't see a problem with black to be black. I'm not even going to, jump on the black thing right now. I should have done this and went at RFG, the chosen one's head. I should have went at that brother's head, but I didn't do it. So that's another day. RFG chosen one, I'm coming for you. Anyway, and I know you out there on the West Coast. I know where you at, but it ain't even about that. Anyway, so now when we dealing with selfless, less than self, to less than self. Look at the word less. If you don't have, if you're moneyless, you don't have any money. If you're selfless, you don't have self. I know I'm being an asshole right now with the words, but I had an epiphany. I had a download. I had an aha moment. I was like, hold on. Selfish, because I know that's self and this is selfish. And selfless. The selfish is bad, but selfless is good when you lose yourself. I remember this girl, she was in a relationship. She said, I was in that relationship with that man that I lost myself. I said, what? Why? I had never heard nothing before. She said she was so deep in a relationship with old boy that she lost herself. Family, I ain't that deep in a relationship. Never been deep in that relationship. And I pray that I never go that deep into anything where I lose myself, where I am less than myself. And now we say split is a good thing. I'm not the smartest man in the world, but I think we're casting spells on ourselves. I think these words are toxic. And the words are casting a spell, program us in a certain way where we disconnect from self. So the etymology of the word self. I want to look up I'm sorry, I'm trying to hit the right button. There we go. I want to look at the etymology of itself. Etymology of word self. Okay. Old English of Germanic origin, related to Dutch, zelf, or German, selby, or selb. Early was emphatic, expressing the sense of I, the sense of myself, the sense of he, she, her, him, etc. The verb dates from the early 20th century. Oh, that's not what I want. Let me go a little bit deeper. Shall I?
Make the screen a little bigger, brother, so the people could see what the words are saying, because I could barely see it on my end. There you go.
Listen, family, I got 4 eyes. I can see the future with these glasses. I'm just joking. No, but back in the day, I had glasses so thick, because like these glasses are thin. Remember when glasses fast out? Hold on. We got to do a remnant. Remember when glasses came out and the lenses were this thick?
Oh my God, I was afraid
Bruh.
of those.
Back in the day, glasses and the lenses were that thick. Bruh. Are you kidding me?
People were walking around with the bottom of a Pepsi bottle, them old school Pepsi bottles. The bottom it was super thick.
So self. Word forming element indicating one self. Also automatic. From Old English, use of self, which is a pronoun, in common such as self-bana, suicide, selfless, or self-love, pride. Now we get negative. Vanity, egotism, self-will, free will. Free is a bad thing. Lean not unto your own understanding, Christians. Being free is not a good thing.
It's like the word has a duality towards it if you actually look at it, because it could be presented as a like the title, selfish, or it could be selfless.
Well, this I can't see being less than self or selfless a good now that I just really met it. It's like, hold on, how is this? Nobody should be selfless in any way. What I try to tell the family is that the English language is so messed up. It got us in a we can't even think straight anymore. We don't know up from down, left from right, because we're relying on the people to help us understand the world around us. We should be the ones creating the words, not them. And in addition to that, some words should never be spoken. In the story of Lilith, why the story of Lilith a big deal? Hold on, let me share screen. Lilith said God's name.
According to Wikipedia, but she swore to them by the name of the living and eternal God. Whenever I see you or your names or your forms in an amulet, I will have no power over that infant. She also agreed to have 100 of her children die every day.
This is the part where she's speaking to the angels. This is not the part I want to show. Let me go in the book of Lilith. Control Name. Name appears 23 times. Let me go back. Here it is. Right here. When Lilith saw this, she pronounced the ineffable name, and you notice that name is capitalized. I in ineffable is capitalized, and flew away into the air. You some words you not supposed to say. One of the most symbols in Freemasonry is the ineffable or communicatable name of God. You are not allowed to say God, say my name, if nobody's around you. Say, baby, I love you if you ain't playing games.
Yeah.
Is it forbidden?
Jewish people don't even they don't even write the word God. They're not allowed to write the word God. They'll put the G and they'll leave the rest afterwards, because even the word God, anything that connotates or leads towards the greatness of the one, they're not allowed to even mention it.
In addition to that, according to the Islam faith, you're not allowed to draw any image of Muhammad. Certain pictures are not supposed to be drawn. Certain words are not supposed to be said. It's an effable name. You can't say this name. That's wrong. If you go look at the story, Lilith said that and the spirit, the creator, high, went ape shit. I mean, not that he was going to do anything about it. He sent 3 angels. He sent 3 angels. He didn't himself, which leads us to 5. When the angels heard Lilith's words, they insisted she did. When God didn't do anything, She said God's name. God. See, how do you call a spirit, brother? Do you know how to call a spirit? Do you know how to summon a spirit?
You got to invoke his name 3 times.
To bring a spirit to you, you have to invoke it 3 times. Do you know why you're supposed to walk into your house backwards?
No, I do not.
Because an angel, oh, I'm sorry, excuse me, a demon won't face you. A demon won't face you. He'll ride your shoulders. He'll get monkey on your back. He'll get on your back, but he won't face you. If you walk into your house backwards, the demons won't walk in behind you because they won't face you.
Makes sense.
So now, she had to say that name 2 more times for God to appear. Remember, after Genesis 1, Genesis chapter 1 is the only time you see God. After Genesis chapter 1, God leaves and never comes back. Let there be light. Let there be man. Let there be this. Let there be that. How do you cast a spell, brother?
You invoke it, you say it, it's in the word.
That's all you do to cast a spell. You speak it. No, spell. You need the eye of weasel, the bat of the wing of bat, the leg of frog. No, family, that's alchemy. That's alchemy. For a spell, you just need to speak it. Genesis chapter 2 is when they, oh, Crumb, what's the difference between spirit and soul? Spirit is created in chapter 1. I'm sorry, excuse me. Yeah, spirit is created, spirit man is created in chapter 1. Soul man is created in chapter 2. How was spirit man created? With a snap of a finger. He just spoke existence. Spirit, our different set of gods. These gods, do alchemy. They need it. Hey, can you that thing over there? God in chapter 1 don't need nothing. God in chapter 2 needs things. You never see God in chapter 1 anywhere in the Bible. I'm gonna get to self in just a second. You never see God chapter 1 anywhere else in the Bible. God in the New Testament, you know what God has to do to his son? He has to hide him. Hey, go. God in the Old Testament don't hide from nobody. Bitch, I will kill you. I will kill all of you. I'll flood damn earth. God in chapter 1 will flood with bitch. God in the New Testament, he tells Jesus to do what? What did he tell Jesus to do? Go hide. Go over there and hide. Don't let nobody see you. What? You thought that was your daddy? Your daddy God. Why God tell you to hide? Anyway, let's get back on topic. Lilith calls God's name one. She grows. Boom, I'm out of this bitch. See you later, alligator. If she said God's name times, God would have had to leave his throne. If Lilith said God 2 more times, she would have had to leave. I'm sorry, God would have had to get up off the throne. Hey, you called me, what's going on? Candyman. Bloody Mary. I'm going somewhere with this, folks. I'm going somewhere with this. Now God got to get up and come down. Hey, what's going on? You called me? You in there. You and our brother Sergio talk Minister of Information. Guess who called? Minister of Information. Oh, speak of the devil and he shall come. We were just talking about you. Said your name 3 times. Your words will get there before you do. You've been summoned. So now I want to ask the family, who is the number 1 person that you cannot talk to, or they're going to say you crazy? I want to ask the listening audience, who is the person that you cannot talk to, or they will say that you say. Do 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 Time's up. Who is the number one person that you cannot talk to, or they say that you're crazy? It's self, family. Self. Can I get a sound check, brother? Check now.
Is still doing a little bit of something, but it's not as bad as before. I'm trying to keep my mics as muted as you're speaking, just to make sure that there is no interference from my end. But I do hear it every so often, even when I'm muted.
All right, I'm gonna call the 1-800 number. They got a 1-800 number, so I'm gonna call the 1-800 number. But let's find out that you're talking to yourself. Let somebody find out that you're talking to yourself. Let somebody find out you talk to yourself. Oh, that's a bad thing. That's selfish. You too connected with self right now. You connected with your higher self, or even your lower, because you got two selves. You got higher self and lower self. I woke up this morning. I can't say what I was going to do. When I woke up this morning, my lower self said, you should lay in the bed longer and go back to sleep. My higher self said, get your ass up. You know you got work to do. So now, for me, I said, man, I'm going to lay, and then this is me talking to myself. I'm going to lay in this bed just a little bit longer. And I said that out loud. Then I said out loud, nah, you better get your ass up. I said that this morning. First, I said, I'm going to lay in my bed just a little bit longer. Then I said, nah, you. I didn't say I said you. Nah, you better get your ass up. So my lady turned around and said, who you talking to? You talking to me? No. Go back to sleep, babe. You good. You good. No, I wasn't talking to you. It sounded as if I told her, get your ass up. But I was talking to myself. And I said, the family said, get a screen for your mic. I got a screen. This is a sock, family. Let me put it out there. Hold on. Hold on. This is the other side of the sock. Family, I literally just leave a sock. These are the scissors I cut it with. I cut the sock and I put the other side of the sock on the mic. I said, let me see. I guess I'll buy a screen, but I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so the number one person you should not talk to is yourself. If yourself is where you're in contact with self, then that's a bad thing. I also wanted to just bring this example up.
You know, I was telling you earlier, brother, in regards about the word of self, you know, within the Spanish language or whatever. Also within, you know, just to get a little bit away from that from the Spanish language. There's also a word in the Mayan dialect. If you could look it up, it's Inlak Esh. Is IN space LAK. The local where the K is. Oh, right there, Inlak Esh. And if you could go to pictures, and that second picture right there, Inlak Esh Alakim, which is the self within you, and how we all are another version of ourselves. All right. In that, when it says I am yourself, it is also mean I am you, and you are as this is a law, oneness and unity. Salute each other with Inlak Ish, and the project response is Alakin, or as none, as what I can't see, the thing is it seems the picture seems too small. The lettering seems too small, but in short is that you are my other me, and if I do harm to you, I do harm to myself. I love and respect you because I love and respect myself.
Under this concept of collectivity, for several days, you've heard a phrase seeks to express this feeling of unity and collectively of Mayan thought, Enlak Esh, Hala Ken, which in a literal translation means I am you as you are me, or I am another you as you are another me.
Fact. So so with self, it goes even further beyond than just you, because it's all in regards to the collective consciences that we all come from. You know what I mean? It's just like you were saying, the vessel or the avatar is not you, because you come from a higher energy, or from a higher realm that doesn't involve the flesh.
Right. Also, when talking to self, its context is and this is just a Wikipedia article titled that I am. Its context is the encounter of the burning bush in Exodus chapter 3, verse 14, which 3:14 is pi. I think that's right. Is that correct, brother? Do you know what pi is? Pi 3.14?
Facts, yeah.
Let me just make sure. I can't even remember. Let me close this. I'll open this. Is pi 3.14? Yeah. 3.14. Just for my gematria heads. In context, the encounter in Exodus pi, Moses asks, "What is to say to the Israelites when they ask, what God or what Elohim or which Elohim has sent him to them?" And Yahweh replies, "I am who I am," adding, "Say this to the people of Israel: I am has sent me to you." When Moses asked God who he was, tell him, he said, "Go tell the people, my name is I am." I didn't, oh, Crumb, that's your opinion. That's what, that feel, Crumb. That's your interpretation, Crumb. Family, I don't want y'all to think that. I don't want you to feel that. I don't want you to believe that. I don't want you to walk away from any time when I say something, oh, that's Crumb. No, Crumb. Go look it up. Go look it up. So now when we look at the word am, what does am mean? Not AM.
Meridian. According to Royal Museums, Greenwich.
Stop. Jeez, just stop it. I asked you nicely. What does am mean? Oh my God. Okay, you know what? What does am, I'm sorry, mean? Am meaning, hold on. To get the right answer, you got to ask the right question. Let me just put it in parentheses, maybe. Okay. Let me capitalize it, maybe. Whoa. I'll put it in brackets. Last try. White Jesus. Oh, and grammar. Because we got to understand this is grammar, folks. This is grimoire. This is magic. To get people be oh, Crumb, you're an asshole when you say these things. No, it's not me. When I sat on the internet for long enough, I realized that to get the right answer, you got to ask the right question. Sometimes you don't even know what the question is to ask. And if you feel like you don't even know what the question is to ask, I don't want you to feel stupid. I want you to feel like that's how the shit is set up. The shit is set up to where you got to have the right question to get the right answer. I am is a form of grammar. Grammar is grimoire. Grimoire is magic. The definition of am is a verb that is used with the word I as the first person singular version of the verb be. An example when the word am used is when saying you are having dinner or verb. Am is a verb. It's a form of be. Be grammar definition. What is God said? I am. You are what? What do you mean you are? Be. I'm just going to look for definition. What is the definition of be? Brother, do you know what the definition of be is?
Well, based on what I'm looking at now, I mean, yeah, but I hadn't looked it up before.
Anybody under the sound of my see, this is the thing why we got to teach the babies. We got to teach the babies.
It's a state of being, right? Correct?
It's just a state of existing.
Right.
It's a state of existing. I am. You are what? I'm self. I'm self. This right here is an avatar, which is a state in which I exist. That's all it is. This right here is a state in which I exist. And if I try to explain to you the other state, you wouldn't understand it. So just understand when I say your ass need to be selfish. Don't worry about trying to figure this shit out, family. Just understand that you selfish. When I say your ass better not be selfless, just understand that, listen, you need to be selfless. That's not a good thing. The reality is we don't understand the language. Hopefully, if I haven't proven anything to anybody, let me fix this camera. It's getting on my nerves. Hopefully, express anything else to anyone else this hour is that we don't, and I'm saying we don't understand the language, and it's confusing us even in simplest form, because grammar is magic. Grammar is a form of be. I'm sorry, be is a form of is, are, was, am. You know, all the same word. And this is all deriving self. When Moses asked God who he is, he's himself. I am. This is just self. This is just a form of self as an avatar. You can't even understand who I am. The only person who ever said who God was Lilith. Had she said that shit 3 times? Had Lilith said the ineffable name of God 3 times, his ass would have had to get up off the damn seat, that throne, and bring his ass down here. His ass ain't been here since Genesis 1. And now they keep oh, bad. Don't talk to yourself, that's bad. Don't try to figure out who you are, that's best. To be selfless is good. Brother, when I was in Detroit, I had a download. I was like, what? Selfish is bad? How is, matter of fact, let me ask the family this. I know it's been over an hour. No, I'm not even going to ask the people. I want to ask, do you believe that I'm right or am I wrong? I'm going to ask you true or false. There's no right answer. It's all opinion based. Black people's biggest problem is self-love. True or false? I want the family, the listening audience, give me your answer. The biggest problem in the hood, and Sergio, you service the hood, and I don't want you to cross any lines or any. Don't tell me what my problem is, so I'll just keep it respectful. I want to ask the family, is the number one, is a form of being. No, I think is a linking verb. I'm sorry. No, is. I am, is a form of be. I am, are, what, is. This is all a form of be. The biggest problem, okay, maybe I asked the question wrong. The biggest problem in the hood is self-hate. That's you know what? Who was the one who helped me get this answer right, brother? Do you see the name of the sister who just helped me?
I am wisdom.
If I said oh, life is a dream and this shit just is too, I can't make this shit up. I can't make this up. The person who helped me get my shit right, they call themselves I am. The biggest problem in the hood is being selfless. Having a problem with self. Selfish is a problem in the hood. You selfish, but you hate yourself. The biggest problem in the hood is self-hate. We don't have no self-love. We not selfish. Because dealing with self, you dealing with the thing up there. Oh, you selfish because you got a pair of Jordans. No. Because if you put those Jordans on, that's self. That's for the hour. Selfish is when you're with self up there, kinda. You know what? I'm gonna love myself. That's being self. That's dealing with self. You get a pair of Jordans and you think that's self. Getting a pair of Jordans isn't loving self. You're not gonna make yourself better with the don't fit into the selfish. If you meditate in selfish, that's going within. If you meditate, let me say it one more time. If you meditate, that's being selfish. Because that's dealing with self. If you buy a pair of Jordans, if you get a mani, if you get a petty, if you get your will done, if you get your pores opened and a spa treatment, that ain't being selfish. That don't got nothing to do with that got everything to do with the avatar. You're getting away from self when you focus on the avatar. When you focus on the avatar, that's ego. When you focus on the avatar, that's ego. When you focus on self, that's selfish. You got a pair of Jordans, that's ego. You got your hair done, that's ego. Your teeth white, that's ego. You dark, handsome, you or females, you got big breasts, fat butt, flat stomach, news, nice car, that's ego. That don't got nothing to do with self. In fact, those things remove you further from self. Because now it ain't even about self no more. It's about the body. It's about the holographic reality. I'm gonna love myself by getting a mani-pedi. Bitch, you dumb. If you think a mani-pedi is you love yourself, nah. Let's say you eat no food for 3 days. You be like, fuck this body. I'm not gonna eat for 3 days. We can get the body right because we got to realign with self. That's selfish. That's selfish. You're focusing on self. You're going within. This ain't about the body no more. It's about self. It's about something bigger. So now dealing with self and being selfish, I think I've proven that the definition within America, at the very least, is misleading. It's ignorant. It's low vibrational. It's confusing. All we're doing is messing the minds up. So, because now the baby don't even know how to love themselves no more. The baby don't even know how to love self no more. So now the biggest problem in the hood is self-loathing. The biggest problem in the hood amongst our people is self-loathing. I was last. Thank you. I was looking for that comment. I couldn't find it. Thank you. I was doing this class, and this was in Virginia. It was one of my lectures, and the brother said, "What you doing a lecture about?" And I told him the science of self, or nature. He said, "What about money?" I said, "Brother, I can give you a bunch of money now. You'll go fuck it up. Your dumb ass want money because you stupid. You know, I tell you right now, brother, based on seeing with this stimulus, everybody getting this money, I've been seeing people behind this money. I've been seeing kill their family behind this money. I've been seeing a lot of shit behind this money. You know, and
I've seen a share of it myself also.
Can someone, if they've seen a good bit of nigger shit in terms of stimulus package? You know, and I tell you, I'm glad. All right, I've got my arm on the table. I'm gonna remove my arm. That's not right, family. That's not right. I spent $100 on this mic. This bitch better not be that sensitive. I can't the table now. No, if I hung the ceiling, but the kids bumbling. I'm not gonna have them kids sit down. That's impossible. Sit down. Yeah, right.
It might hang it up from, or you know what, brother? Instead of having it like that, you know those little that little pole that you
I
know
can hang it on a pole. Great.
Right. That you know that just sits right above you, right here.
Yeah, I could do that, but that translates to more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it though. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna figure this mic. This mic spent $100 on a mic. I'm about to sell this mic for $50. I'm gonna see can I return it. I hate returning things, but I gotta touch the desk because I gotta put my hand on the mouse. So I got the mouse here and the mic over there. So hopefully there's a little distance. Let's see. You probably heard that. Let's see what we got going on. Let's see. Heavy Reese sensation. He says, "Peace, brother Crumb." Heavy Reese, I'm saying peace back. I see you. I love you. I appreciate you. It means everything. And I don't want y'all just because you give me money, I appreciate you. I love you. It's the family. It's the energy. It's the energy. You know, that's what it really is. Real life energy. So now moving forward, when we dealing not knowing of ourselves, most of our people are gonna this is self-love. Bitch, that's not self-love. They're gonna, I'm gonna eat something to make myself feel better. Bitch, that's ego. You feeding your ego. I want to give a hard truth. A lot of are overweight because ego concerning the body. Get the body in line. The body must submit We must bring this body to submission. You know, there's some things that I love, and I'm not spending my money on that no more. I'm not none of my money on that no more. I'm bringing this vessel into submission. I'm gonna have a chokehold on this body. This morning, the body wanted to sleep. I said, asshole, if you don't get up, if you don't get your ass up and do what I want you to do, I'm gonna do what I do. No, you're gonna do what I want you to do. The body I want it to do, not what it would do. Right? You know, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. This morning I woke up and I wanted to be intimate. This morning I wanted to be intimate. I wanted instead of talking to this morning, I woke up, I called you, brother, right?
Facts.
Woke up this morning, I called you. I did not want to call you this morning. I didn't want to be around a man at this hour. This hour, I want to be around a woman. You know, morning, I'm a person. I want to be beauty. I want her and I time together. But then I said to myself, I said, you know what? A lot of your problem is because you've been spending too much time with women. That's this side. Go ahead on, stay in the bed longer, because you know the bed longer what happened in that bed. I said, no, I'm not gonna stay in this bed long. Let me get out of bed. Because if I stay for too long, it's gonna end up being 10 o'clock. I had to bring the body into submission. Get your ass out the bed. Don't find no reasons to stay in this bed because time's going to get away from you. So with that said, had I had that, I would have been focusing ego to please the body. Had I woke up out the bed and, you know, I said, you know, I don't want to be in that energy. That's root chakra. This morning, the root chakra was strong in me, bro. It was like the Force and Darth Vader. It was like the Force and the Force is with you. I felt the Force this morning, but I said to myself, I said, you know what? Let me pull that out of my root chakra, put it in my throat chakra, and I'm going to express something versus using that energy for my body. You know, I didn't no breakfast this morning because I'm not that type of person. I just think that, oh, because if a person is overweight, they submit to the flesh. No, that's not true. A lot of you are to the flesh. This is water.
I think that's one of the hardest battles that we're fighting within ourselves. You know, is that the David versus Goliath war that we're having within ourselves. You know, that fight that keeps the body on check.
Absolutely. You know, and I wanted to shout out I Am Wisdom again. You know, we must understand when we're dealing with that heart chakra, family. That heart chakra will mess y'all up. The heart chakra is the middle chakra. So you be like, oh, that's your lower self, Crumb. That low energy, and that's low. I love my lower self. I love my lower self because when I'm was ready for pervert, I'm jumping all in. Nothing's off the table. But you know, when I'm scholastic and higher self, I'm jumping all in. Nothing's off the table. Listen, we're gonna read this whole damn thick book because I'm all in. So now, low self is the lower chakra. Higher self is the higher chakras. Stop talking bad about your family. This is not direct wisdom. I'm making a point based off. And he made a good point. My lower chakras ain't bad, family. I love being a devil. I love being a Scorpio. I love my root chakra. That joint feel good. I can make it feel good. I can make it feel good, real good. So now there's a place for the lower chakras, but there's a time and a place for the higher chakras. You know, when I'm in my lower chakras, I'm gonna be honest with you, brother. When I'm intimate with my lady, I don't say nothing. Not for real, for real. It ain't gonna be no whole long con in the root chakra. I don't do a lot of talking in my root chakra, bro. When I get in my root, if I'm making love, ain't gonna be a lot of talking. If I'm fighting, ain't gonna be a lot of talking. A lot of time, you know, she shut up and kiss me. Or if I'm about to fight, listen, all that talking ain't necessary. Let's just fight. Ain't gonna be a lot of talking in my root chakra. Ain't gonna be a lot of thinking in my root chakra. We just going through instinct. Listen, he swing, I duck. You know, she move, I move. So my point is the heart chakra is right in the middle, family. It's right in the middle. Your heart chakra is your higher self. Your heart chakra is your lower self. You can be in your heart chakra and be wrong all day. I did it out of love. Well, you were wrong. Out of love, you were wrong.
Yeah, is this one thing I tell my wife a lot, because you know she has that within her, you know, where she's always mentioning, you know, the whole I love you, and I tell her, I'm like, babe, I it's not that I don't appreciate why you're saying it and what you're saying. It's just that that word in itself, it could have different because it's right at the middle. Love comes from the heart, so it's right at your middle chakra. That's why they made money green. All right, because that's why we in love with money, because it has, everybody thinks the heart is red, but it's not. It's represented by the color green. Now the problem is that I rather you respect me. I rather that you respect me than love me, because with respect, everything else is gonna fall. Is gonna fall in line. And yeah, love is a good thing, but not always. I know people that have killed out of love. You know, I know certain women that stay in a relationship because they love their man, you know. So it depends on how you're representing that word. It's a very tricky word, double-edged sword.
Brother, I used to love bacon. It was the bottom heart chakra. A lot of your heart chakra loves the spiritual, your heart chakra loves the physical, your heart chakra loves the good, your heart chakra loves the bad. And there's some stuff that's good and I love it. And there's some stuff that's bad and I wish I didn't love it so much. Some bad things I love a lot. You know, so now the people be like, no, Crumb, when you're dealing with ego versus self, if I get some Jordans, it is self-love, because I do. I feel the love in my heart, Crumb. Can that go? Yeah. You can feel the love in your heart and ego, because your has a lower self that connects to ego. If Jordans are in your mind, then your mind, you can't elevate. You can't ascend with Jordans on your mind. For Jordans to be on your mind, for sex to be on your mind, for fight on your mind, you must get out of your chakra and bring your thoughts down to the lower levels. So, what do you think, brother? Is that right and exact? It's still right and exact. I know it's right and exact. I know he's telling the truth.
Yeah, it's a bit staticky, I guess. Yeah. But it's just that chopped up and it just cuts off, you know, every so often.
All right, give me a second. I'm gonna plug directly into the computer. Just give me a second. And it's no, that's something else. All right, give me just a second.
Most definitely. But for everybody out there, you know, once you begin to start loving yourself, you know, you come into a realm where you could either go a good way or a bad way. You know, it depends how you connotate the word or how you're using it. Let's learn to respect ourselves. Once we learn to respect ourselves, then you know we get to that point where love could lead to the greatest of things. But if you don't have self-respect, it's like trying to love somebody else. Learn to love yourself first, and that will lead you to different roads. In depending on what it is that you're trying to accomplish. But like Brother Crumb was saying, the heart chakra is the middle chakra. If you wanna, if you wanna be, hold on there. He's changing his camera, so we're gonna wait for him to. There he is.
Check. Mic check.
We hear you loud and clear.
All right, hold on. Let me just see what audio is. I don't even know what audio. That's the default mic. That's the webcam.
That might be the problem too.
Check. How does this one sound?
It sounds a little bit more clear.
Okay, that's $100.
But it's still chopping up a little bit.
The mic is chopping up.
Yeah.
Let's go back to the mic. All right, it's the camera audio. How does that sound?
That sounds good.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, that actually sounds real good. What mic is that?
I'm sorry?
What mic is that?
That's the mic on the webcam.
Oh.
That's the $20 webcam mic.
Maybe when you turn on the other mic, the other one has to be, because it's still receiving. It's still, even though it's not activated, it's still receiving. Maybe deactivate it when you're turning on the other mic.
This is the mic.
Yeah, that one sounds a lot more clear, and it's the sound comes in more crisp and more realistic, or more of a voice instead of the computer background.
But it's static.
Well, yeah, see, like just right there, it just chopped off. You said stat, and then the rest cut off.
Wall mic, it is. All right. That's horrible, but whatever. So yeah, dealing with self. Yeah, what you were saying is, we need to love self, but my not bigger point, but my point was, we don't even know what self is to even love.
Yeah.
We're trying to love self by being intimate with someone else. So we're trying to find love for self outside of ourselves. We're trying to love self by getting the manicure, the pedicure, makeup, our hair done, new glasses, $100 mic.
Right. And it is that way because I think I mentioned to you a situation yesterday where me and my wife had experienced. We've never had a fire pit, that we could put outside, and we bumped into one that it was a bit on the expensive. Well, it was a $200 fire pit, but it was for the size of it, and I fell in love with it. The whole point is that I got all in my feelings about it. Every time I passed by, I was eyeballing it, and I'm like, and I even started, to manipulate my own self, where I was starting to tell myself, like, man, you could have a lot of fun times with that fire pit, but after I analyzed, I got out of my heart chakra and my feelings and everything else, and I analyzed the situation. I was able to come to the realization that, and we just found one, not as fancy dancy or whatever, but a real great one that is going to cost us $60. We're going to go pick it up later on today, and I told myself, I can have the same experience that I'm gonna have with this $200 fire, this $200 fire pit that we're gonna have. I could have the same experience with a $50 one. So once we start to rationalize things instead of always being on our feelings, we're able to, you know, make more rational decisions.
Absolutely. So I was led to do a video about self because we sitting here thinking we should be selfless, and we're thinking it's bad to be selfish, and we don't even really understand what self is, and we're trying, all of us are trying to love ourselves. I think that's a fair statement. We all want love. We're all trying to be happy, but I think there's a curse. I know there's a curse. Clearly, I've proved it with this language, that now we don't even know how to love ourselves. We don't know what self is to even love self. And when you try to love self, you get discouraged, because if you talk to yourself, matter of fact, here, let me pull this up real quick. Let me pull this up real quick. Listening is a form of love.
Check out these pictures.
It is said that listening is the highest form of love. This comes from a theologian. A theologian is somebody who studies God, or what they think to be God, whatever. In order to talk to yourself, you must listen to yourself. We're not listening to ourselves. We're not talking to ourselves. That means we're not listening to ourselves. And listening to self is the highest form of love. This morning, self told me get my ass out that bed. And I listened. Self be that voice telling you, nigga, you know this shit wrong. And I don't know how God talked to you or how God sound, but in my mind, that's how, nigga, you know that shit wrong. That's how I be talking to self, or self be talking to me. And I love myself enough to listen to myself. I talk to myself. I talk to myself because I love myself so much. I don't give a fuck how other people feel about that. I love myself. I'm so selfish. I love myself so much. I don't give a fuck how people feel about that. Oh, you need to stop talking to yourself. Fuck you. Crumb, the babies listening. Tell the babies, if somebody tell them don't talk to themselves, you tell that person fuck you. Straight like that. Unapologetically. I am unapologetically in love with myself. Because if somebody told you you ain't supposed to love your baby, you'd say fuck you, wouldn't you? Oh, Sergio, you shouldn't be loving that baby. Bitch, that's my baby. What you talking about? Fuck you.
Okay.
Oh, Sergio, you shouldn't be with that girl. That girl carrying my son. That girl carrying my daughter. The fuck you talking about? Fuck you. You shouldn't be talking to yourself. Bitch, that's me. What are you talking about? If somebody tell you you shouldn't talk to yourself, fuck you. Straight like that. Because I wouldn't allow nobody to tell me I shouldn't love my son. I shouldn't talk to my son. I shouldn't listen to my son. But you're going to allow somebody to let somebody tell you that you ain't supposed to be talking to yourself? You ain't supposed to love yourself? Hold on, Slim. Where this conversation going? I don't like where this conversation going, family. I don't like that. I think that's a spell. They're casting a spell to take away my God power, to take away my divinity. You telling me I can't talk to myself? You telling me the highest form of love is listening? I can't listen to myself? Bitch, you stupid. Straight like that. You stupid. Nah, that ends today. The children are allowed. Brother, you see that thing with Kevin Hart? Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Philly. Kevin Hart. That thing with and Kevin Hart mama
The teacher send a slick note home to school pinned to Kevin's. I just bought this bullshit ass mic that I'm not using. She sends a note pinned to his shirt home saying, fix your son, or some slick white woman shit. So the mama said, what is this? Kevin said, the teacher pinned it to my shirt and told me to make you read it. So then Kevin mama tell Kevin Hart, you tell that bitch shut the fuck up, or something like that. And he made a joke about when his mama allowed him to curse. And the joke was he took it further. I think the mama only said 2 curse words. And then when he went to school, he said like 500. But anyway, my child ain't allowed to say can't. My child ain't allowed to say selfless. You can say bitch, fuck, damn, I'm not tripping on that. But don't come in this house talking about I'm selfless. I am selfless. Whoa. I'll slap fire out your mouth, Junior. Don't ever come in this house talking like that. I am selfless. No, you are a god. So you are selfish. You all about self. Which self, Crumb? Higher self. Can you be selfish and higher self? Absolutely. But the selfish you guys are talking about, that's ego. That's not self, that's ego. That's the vessel, that's the pot, that's the avatar. We talking about self, real self. And when I'm being selfish, that's me being in contact with higher self. And if somebody tell the babies, don't be in contact with higher self, I'm asking the parents to give the babies permission to say, bitch, you stupid. No, babies, don't say that. Don't say that. Do not say that. Seriously. Think that, though. Definitely think it. In your mind. You ever heard, in my mind, I'll always be his lady. Babies, don't say it in real life, but in your mind. Okay? Self, not the avatar. Self, in your mind, has permission to think. Don't say it, just think it. They be like, oh, don't talk to yourself. In your mind, be like, bitch, you stupid. That's right. That's right. Don't say it in real life. That's how my children think. I've conditioned my son. I've programmed my son. He might not say it out loud. In the house, he will say it out loud. I told him, I said, listen, don't go around your grandma saying Jesus ain't real. During Christmas time, don't tell those other children Santa ain't real. But in your mind, it's okay. You can say, bitch, you stupid. At home, this is a safe place. You can say it out loud. Bitch, you stupid. So, I was just meditating on that. I had that revelation. I had that download while I was in Detroit. And I saw the words together, selfish and selfless. And I'm like, whoa, that's toxic. Saying I'm selfish and saying that's a bad thing and I'm selfless and that's a good thing. Whoa, family. That's toxic. I'm very selfish. I'm all about self. This is the higher self movement. That selfless, that's that Jesus shit. We not fucking with that Jesus shit, yo. I mean, I'm not trying to disrespect nobody's belief. It is what it is. If it worked for you, awesome. But that Jesus thing, it don't work for us. It don't. So yeah, that whole selfless, nah, we don't want to be selfless. We want to be selfish. What self? Higher self. Very much higher. I know I can't be higher self. I'm having a human experience. I want to be this self. And depending on the situation, I will go full body lower self. I love my lower self. I love my devil. I love my demons. I love being intimate. I love, doing bad things. I'm going to keep it 5,000, family. I like doing bad things. I like to do the nasty. I'm just joking. I'm not joking, but it's not nasty. I'm just saying oh, that's bad. Yeah, well, we're gonna do some bad things, family. So now with that said, I just want to go over the science of self. I wanted to realign our thoughts. I want to be mature. I want to say, hey, family, it's okay to be in lower self. It's okay to have your ego. You need your ego. Somebody said, when should I have the sex talk with my child? At 5? 5? By the time they 5, they on that internet. If your child got a phone, it's time to have a sex talk. When is it time to have the sex talk, Crumb? When the child get the phone? When your child get the phone, it's time to have a sex talk. Because when your child get the phone, your child get the computer. Brother, do you know what the biggest industry on the internet is?
The biggest what?
Industry.
Hold on, brother. I'm banning somebody real quick from your channel.
From where?
This dude over here talking about Crumb believes in the Mandela effect. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Believes? Well, let's define the word. Yeah, you can ban them, but I'm going to define the word real quick. Belief is when there's no evidence. To have a belief, you can't have evidence. But this person is probably black. This ain't no white person. This is probably a black person who's been conditioned. It's a Negro. It's a Negro bod. It's a Negro peon. And they don't know the language. The only way you can believe some shit is if there's no evidence. Is it hot outside? I believe so. But you're just guessing. It's a belief. If there's evidence, it can't be a belief. Once there's evidence, now it's a theory. You have something to support it, but there's not 100% proof. If you have evidence of something, but not 100% proof, then it's a theory. So now you have facts, theories, beliefs. It's all based off proof and evidence. A belief has no proof. A theory has proof, but no 100% evidence. A fact is irrefutable. If I bring you proof, then you can't say it's a belief. But this is the thing about Negroes. My heart goes out to this person. Everybody who tries to debate me is stupid. Why? Why do you say stupid, Crumb? Because this person could debate me if they knew more words. Go learn some words. Go read the dictionary. Once you learn some more words, then you can debate me. But if you don't know the words, then you can't have a conversation. I can't have an intelligent conversation when you say things like, well, you know what I mean. No, I don't know what the fuck you mean. Bro, what do you mean? Oh, you know what I mean. You can't do that on Crumb TV. You can't go to college and do that. You can't go to the courtroom and do that. That's barbershop talk. That's nigga talk. Don't nobody know what the fuck you mean, family. Say what you mean. If there is evidence of the Mandela effect, it is not a belief. And let me tell you, there is evidence of the Mandela effect. You know, so this person's trying to battle me, and that's dope. It's cool. We could have a debate. I would love to tear their ass up. Matter of fact, here, in case anybody don't know how willing I am to destroy one of you motherfuckers, I'm serious, brother. Oh, let's build. Let's build. Let's build. Well, don't you know, in order for you to build some shit, you're going to have to destroy something. In order to keep building shit, you're going to have to destroy some shit. You can't just keep building and building and building. There's no room. If you keep building, we got to tear something down. In with the, out with the old, in with the new. I pointed in wrong directions. Out with the old, in with the new. I'm going to be in Alabama, family. I need y'all to understand what I'm saying right now. I'm going to be in Alabama, and I'm going to face off for Easter with the preacher. And on that day, I will demonstrate how many words I know. And it's not about how many words you know. But this is the thing about Black people. You must understand, we weren't allowed to read for 400 years. When Black people were not allowed to read for 400 years, that shit fuck with us. That was a damn Gina. Hey, you guys are going to be slaves. We're going to make sure you work. All right, fine. Fuck it. We're going to work. A part of a stipulation to your slavery is you're not allowed to read. Hold on. Damn. What the fuck do reading got to do with me working? Matter of fact, if I can read, I can probably work better. So it's not the fact that we need to know, or, oh, I know a bunch of fucking words. No, bitch. Niggers. Nigger means ignorant. You ever heard that before? So can somebody press 1 if they ever heard a white person say nigger means ignorant? They have tried their best to keep us ignorant. I'm not going to demonstrate I know more than you. I'm demonstrating that I'm a fucking free man and you a slave ass nigga. Family, when I say, hold on, let me go back to the comments. I'm not hating on this person. Where's his comment at? I'm not hating on this person. If I tell you Commander People is a slave ass nigga, it's not to diss them. It's to point out the fact that niggas can't read. Niggas don't know any words. This nigga is a 5th grade ass nigga. This is a college course. We not on the same level. If to get the right answer, you got to ask the right question. Family, you ask me a question, I get excited. Oh shit, this is about to go down. It's about to go down. If you make a good point, y'all see how I am around Sergio. You see how I am around Ponder. Even if you say something I don't know, it'll blow my mind. Oh! If this person was hating on me and they said some shit that really shut me down, I'll get happy. Oh, that shit was dope. I didn't know that. They just taught me something. You can't shut me down with information because I'm a master student. Family, I'm a fucking seed. When y'all dug that hole and you threw my body in the ground, you thought I was dead. Bitch, I grew into a whole fucking tree. This is not even about hating on nobody or battling or anything. I just want to point out that you would not respect Superman if he got in a fight with me. You'd be like, oh, Superman over there picking on little dudes. You can't appreciate Superman's power if Superman go and fight Lois Lane. Can somebody press 1 if Superman beating Lois Lane ass is not impressive? It's not impressive. There's nothing impressive about me beating Commander People ass. Me beating Commander People is like Superman beating Lois Lane. It's just me slapping him around. It's not even a fight anymore. You can't appreciate Superman's power until you bring him a real adversary. Bring me Sergio. I'm sorry, that's not Sergio. There he is. Bring me Sergio. Bring me the minister of information. Bring me, you know, bring me a real adversary. But when a nigga don't even know the goddamn words, nigga, we in college. You can't even, oh, he's back. Oh, I thought you said you blocked him.
No, I had put him on a timeout just to see if he was gonna learn. I allowed him to learn something. If I block him, he wasn't gonna be able to say anything.
Right. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. I'm glad you didn't. But you know, I've already made videos about the Mandela effect. This is the thing. I'm not going to change the fucking topic to appease this person. But this is the thing, brother. If you want me to really engage you, you know, you're going to have to come to that next level. I've already identified you as you're here. Brother Sergio, Brother Taz, excuse me. To get the right answer, what do you need?
The right question.
You got to ask the right question. To get the right answer, you got to ask the right question. We already know who the master students are. The master students can do the research. Then when you do the research, you say, hey, I've done the research. I've looked at the evidence. This is what they're purporting. This is where it's flawed at. Here's my question. If you come on Crumb TV and I attack somebody or I set some shit straight, I'm going to tell you what it is. Reptilians. I brought you the reptilians thing. When the people told me, they said reptilians was something about the Queen of England, I told you the whole reptilian story came from David Icke. I did my research on reptilians. This brother don't know anything about Mandela effect other than what he's heard on a fucking meme. I can't debate a fucking meme, family. You read a meme and now you're going to come on Crumb TV. Sit your little ass down. When I did my thing on the reptilians, I said, where's all the negative energy about reptilians coming from? It's coming from David Icke. Then I looked at David Icke's sources. Guess who David Icke's source is? Credo Mutwa. Now, when you talk about reptilians, the second you name names like David Icke, Credo Mutwa, the average conspiracy theorist, reptilian ass nigga don't know what the fuck you talking about. And if you were to try to have an educated conversation about Credo Mutwa to the average reptilian nigga, he's lost. Because you're at a college level, you got to break shit down. I can explain the Mandela effect to this nigga, but he don't know shit about the Mandela effect. So before I can even explain it to him, I got to teach the nigga like 5 or 6 things. To get the right answer, you must ask the right question. Before you can ask any question, you must do your own due diligence. We can have the Mandela effect conversation. I've already done videos about it. I've already done videos about the science that they're using to space and time travel. They just discovered the boson particle. But if I mention the Higgs boson to the average Mandela ass nigga, 99%, can somebody press 1 if Higgs boson is not a regular word? It's not a word that we just talk about all day, every day. You be like, oh, Crumb, Higgs boson, what the fuck does that mean? I'm gonna press 1. Average nigga don't know about no goddamn Higgs boson. So if I go and try to help you understand Mandela effect, first we gotta understand the Higgs boson, because we're dealing with science, not no fucking meme. So, you know, with that said, family, we can talk about it. We can talk about it. But to get the right answer, you got to ask the right question. All right, Higgs boson is evidence of Mandela effect. But before you can say, okay, Crumb, you made a good point. Higgs boson. I didn't think about the Higgs boson, Crumb. Is the average nigga going to say that's evidence? No, because the average nigga don't know about the Higgs boson. I didn't do no research right then. I didn't hit Google. It was just, I did a video on the Higgs boson. I'm sorry, on the Mandela effect. Higgs boson came up. But if a nigga didn't even really look in, I'm going to do a quick Google check. A nigga Google it. Oh, I don't see anything about Mandela effect, Higgs boson. Yeah, because that quick Google check don't work, nigga. You're going to have to really read into the Higgs boson. AKA, brother, what is the nickname for the Higgs boson? Do you know?
No, I don't. That's the only name that I do know it by.
It's called the God particle.
Oh. Well.
The Higgs boson is called the God particle. Why would they call the Higgs boson a God particle? What are the implications of this? A nigga don't even know the difference between a goddamn belief, theory, or a damn fact. How the fuck am I talking to him about a damn Higgs boson? I gotta teach the nigga the language before I even break down the thought. To understand the ideas, you must first understand the words. The nigga don't know the difference between a goddamn belief, a theory, and a fucking fact. We master students over here, family. That's right, Salima. If you go look up the Higgs boson, you're going to find out the Higgs boson is a goddamn God particle. Who called it the God particle? The guy, his name is Higgs. Higgs didn't even want it to be called the God particle because he was a fucking atheist. So when people started calling the Higgs boson a God particle, he got mad. But the average nigga who want to come on Crumb TV and just shit on me, he don't know what the fuck we talking about. And he's too much in his, if a nigga is in attack mode, he's not in a mental state to learn. If a nigga is in attack mode, he's not in a mental state to learn. Bitch, if you a know-it-all, you can't learn shit. The smartest, hold on. Let me show y'all some receipts to prove who dumbasses are. You be like, Crumb, what's a dumbass? Thank you. To get the right answer, you must ask the right question. You don't even know what a dumbass is. The smartest man in the world knows that he knows nothing. Who said that? Crumb, where you get that from? Who said that, Crumb? Why would you quote people, Crumb? Why can't you give me a direct answer? It was Socrates, family. Socrates said, I am the wisest man alive. This is a white man, family. This is a fucking white man. He said, I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing. What does the smartest man in the world know? Do you know?
Not a damn thing.
He don't know a damn thing. You know why I can't teach this brother nothing? I already know I can't teach him nothing. He's a fucking know-it-all. He knows everything. The brother's clearly attacking me. I've already seen his attacks up here. Sounds like a flat earther. Bitch, you reaching.
Hey, and I'm a flat earther, so I took that to offense.
Right.
I took that to heart.
Brother, am I a flat earther?
No, you're not.
Are you a flat earther?
Yes, I am.
So you know I'm not a flat earther. He was attacking me. I already knew he was attacking me. And the thing about it, when he attacked me, bitch, you was extra wrong. You were extra wrong. So now you're asking about where's the evidence? I can't teach you shit, family. I can't teach you shit. Because not only are you a dumb ass or a smart ass, you know fucking everything. A man who knows everything can't learn anything else. So the only thing I can do for this person is to tell him to kiss my ass and block him. Because I can't do anything of essence to help. You know what, Jesus, where is the place where Jesus could not do miracles?
Where?
Where? There was one place where Jesus could not do miracles at.
Oh, you got me there.
Anybody in the listening comments, where was Jesus not able to do miracles at? Anybody?
At the church?
Nope. There was no church back then. No such thing as a church. Keep in mind, there was no such thing as a Christian to even have a church. Jesus was a Jew. Jews don't go to church. They go to the synagogue. Nope, not Egypt. He did miracles in Egypt according to the Bible. Let me help y'all Christians out. I'm just joking. I know you're not a Christian. Jesus couldn't do any miracles in his hometown.
Really?
Why Jesus couldn't do miracles in his hometown?
Yeah, you just told me something.
Matthew chapter 38, verse 58. And he did not do any miracles there. Mark 5:6. So he could not perform any miracles there. Christian Courier. Why couldn't Jesus perform miracles in his hometown?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's something new for me.
Would you like the answer, brother?
Please.
The only time a miracle can work on somebody is if their heart is in the right place. If a person has an ego, matter of fact, a Jedi mind trick. You know the Jedi mind trick don't work on everybody, right?
Facts.
They be like, this is the Jedi. Oh, you want to open the door. And somebody with a certain mind state, I want to open the door. Go back and watch Star Wars. You want to open the door. Bitch, those Jedi mind tricks don't work on me. If your mind ain't in the right place, it won't work. Whether you say you can or you say you can't, you right. It don't matter what you say. Whether you say you can or you say you can't, you're right. It's all about here. Where's the universe at, brother? It's in here. I think, therefore I am. I don't care how much money your nigga ass got. I don't care how much resources you got. I don't care how much opportunity you got. Unless you get your mind right, none of that shit will matter. I don't care how long you've been dieting, I don't care how long you've been fasting or whatever it is you're trying to do. Unless you get your mind right, that shit won't work. I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know what you guys are out here trying to do, but unless you get your mind right, until you get self right, none of that shit will work. I could teach that brother if his heart was in it, if his mind was right. But if there's an asshole who only wants to debate, what can I teach you? Because you're not listening to hear, you're just listening to respond so that you can figure out where your next chess move is going to be. Because now it's a battle. I'm not here to battle nobody, especially not no nigga who don't know any goddamn words. If you come to me misusing the language before we can talk about anything, I got to get that right. Because until you break that curse, won't nothing else matter. Won't nothing else make sense to you. I'm not saying Jesus is real. And even if somebody believes Jesus is real, fuck Jesus. Just in case you think Jesus is real, or I'm making Crumb believes, sounds like a flat earther. Sounds like a Christian. Oh, really? Well, just for anybody who says he sounds like a Christian, fuck Jesus. Now, what does it sound like? Now, what does it sound like? So with that said, I just want to do the science of self. And I want to, I think that brother Commander People, you can block him now. Let me see. Has Commander People replied?
No, he didn't. He actually, when he realized that he was blocked on your channel, that second response, he had went to my channel and posted the comments, since we're also broadcasting on my channel as well. Okay. That's why he was able to.
Well, peace and love to that person, whether that be a white man, whether that be a black man, whether that be a robot, whether that be a dog, whether that be a op. I don't know who it was. It doesn't matter. But I tell you what, I could have taught that person. I could have gave that person their righteous mind and really helped them figure shit out and answer some questions that they may have genuinely wanted answers to. But I already saw from the door it was an asshole. I already knew what it was. So with that said, the science of self, brother, 2 hours. Somebody said Crumb got time. The devil is a lie. I don't got no time. I was supposed to be in the bed with my lady. I ain't got no time. No, but with that said, I did the dab the wrong way. I was supposed to put my head down. I don't care. I'm old. Anyway, so with that said, this is the science itself. I really hope y'all enjoyed it. We might do a PowerPoint. I want to thank you, Brother Sergio, for making time, or Brother Taz, excuse me, for making time to just hear me out on my milk crate. I even think the haters, because brother, it's a thin line between love and hate. Some people love me, some people hate me, but it's all beautiful because they're watching. You could be doing anything right now, and whatever your excuse is, you over here. Oh, I'm only here because I'm hating. Well, that's fine. You still over here with me. You still giving me attention, so I'll take it. So with that said, I want to leave y'all the same. Oh, these hoodies aren't for sale. Somebody gave me this. But the damn Gina hoodies are for sale. Anyway, with that said, brother, I'm gonna go live on Crumb TV today. I want to leave you the exact same way I came to you, though.
Peace.
In peace.